Maya got a big promotion. She celebrated with her team and missed her brother's wedding. Her mother called that night, and she just let it go to voicemail. That quiet could ever make it right. Maya lived in a small apartment in the city, just big enough for herself, her work laptop, and a coffee machine that never got cold. She worked in marketing at a company she had loved at first but had grown to depend on entirely. Her mornings began with the soft hum of traffic outside and the cold glow of her phone. By the time she got home, the sun was often gone. Her apartment was neat, organized, and quiet, so quiet it sometimes made her stomach ache. She had friends, colleagues, acquaintances. Everyone said she was ambitious, smart, unstoppable. Everyone except her family. She hadn't seen them in months, and even then, she only called when it was convenient. Maya thought she was building something important, a life that made sense. But deep down, a small voice whispered, "What about them?" Maya's mistake was simple. She said yes to everything. Yes to clients who called at 9 p.m. Yes to meetings she could have declined. Yes to projects she didn't even care about. She believed that every yes was a step closer to respect, stability, and security. And slowly, life happened without her noticing. Birthdays were forgotten. Calls from her mother went unanswered. Her brother's texts about small victories, minor achievements ignored. "I'll do it tomorrow," she told herself repeatedly, pushing family and friends to the side. Every missed event didn't feel like a tragedy at first. Just small, forgettable moments. A dinner here, a wedding there. But they stacked, one upon another, until the gap was enormous. She justified it. "I'm doing this for them too, for my future, so they'll be proud." But the truth was harsher. She was doing it for herself, for the recognition she never got, the validation that came from climbing the ladder while everyone else waited. Years went by. Her younger brother got married, and she didn't make it. Not because she couldn't, but because a client had a last-minute crisis she couldn't ignore. She sent a gift. Her mother called that night, her voice thin and soft. "We missed you." Her mother's illness followed quietly, almost imperceptibly at first. She got a call during a meeting. Her mother had been hospitalized for dehydration. Maya stayed at her desk, assuring herself she could manage both work and worry. By the time she arrived at the hospital, her mother was stable. But the look in her eyes, a mixture of disappointment and resignation, stayed with her for weeks. Even weekends became a ledger of missed opportunities. Brunches with friends turned into quick text messages. Walks in the park were replaced with scrolls through emails on her phone. The promotion she worked toward for years finally arrived. But it didn't bring the joy she had imagined. She had the title, the corner office, the paycheck, but the silence at home, the empty chair at the family table, reminded her every day of what she had traded. Maya's colleagues admired her. Her friends envied her. Her family barely knew she existed anymore. One evening, exhausted after a day that had stretched from sunrise to sunset, Maya walked past the wall of framed photographs in her apartment. There were birthdays she didn't attend, holidays she skipped, vacations she missed. Every photo felt like a life she had been present for, but had never actually lived. She sat on the floor, phone in hand. The weight of all those unshared laughs, unheld hands, and unsent texts hit her quietly, like a slow tide pulling her under. She scrolled through messages from her mother, her brother, old friends, and realized she had spent a decade apart from them, not because of distance, but because of her own choices. The moment wasn't dramatic. There were no sudden tears, no triumphant decision, just a quiet, aching awareness that she had let her life slip by, chasing everything except what mattered most. Maya didn't quit her job that night. She didn't suddenly fix the lost years. Instead, she made small decisions. She called her mother. She set aside one Sunday for her brother. She responded to old friends with honesty, not excuses. The road was long, and nothing could undo the past. But for the first time in years, she felt the stirrings of connection she had ignored for so long. Life didn't become perfect, but it started to feel like hers again. Some moments can't be recovered, but a small step can make the rest count.